Great to see you here again. My name is Luc de Custer, founder of the Custer Academy. And in this short presentation, I will talk about the topic, do we have to create perfection or do we have to make something that is good enough? Now, it's a very important discussion because when we want to strive for perfection, we may find out that perfection is very expensive and would not create really the product that we would need. But before we continue, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button, and whenever we have a new video, YouTube will inform you about it. Now, the principle of good enough, and it's one of the principles that we use in agile development, saying that perfection is too expensive. We want to have something at 100%, all the possibilities, but look at the things around you. You use calculators, you use your computer. Imagine how much percent of all the things you are using. All those additional things that you want to have for a perfect calculation, for a perfect algorithm, for perfection may be, first of all, very difficult to reach and very difficult to maintain, and it would cost a lot of money to have it. On the other part, creating something which would be perfect and releasing it only when it is perfect, it means that it could take a long time, and by the time you finish your product, which is perfect, it's not perfect anymore because the environment changed. Now, when you look at things like this, perfection, well, we try to make in Agile things that are good enough, that do the work, and that we can continue improving. So we look at quick and simple designs that provide the things that we have to do. Finding out everything at 100%, doing everything at 100% may look quite interesting, but it's not realistic. We have to find other ways to deal with this. One of the elements that we do in Agile is that we want to have a functional element, a functional product or service or program at the end of every cycle. It can be something simple, but at least it's already working, and we are adding more and more and more additional features to it. And we will see when it does what we want, it may be good enough to do the work that we want to do. Now, the solution that we found, the simple solution, it's already working and we can extend it later. It may not have all the elements that you want to have, all the items, but the solution can be extended and we can see what basically the people are asking for. Once you have a solution that's running, you can have a lot of feedback and people can ask you a lot of things that can be done. We see it every day. You buy something, it has so many possibilities, but really, how many possibilities do you really use? Look at that, and in a lot of companies, it can be the same thing. We don't want to have gold plating, and we have to look at value stream mapping. We have to see that we create things that create value, that there is a value coming out. And basically, when we look at all these things together, when we have items that create value, we do the value stream mapping. We also can identify the items that are not creating value. If you want to sell something, you have to find what are the items that are bringing value to the solution. Remove the things that don't bring value, and then you will find a solution which is good enough to sell to the customer or to work with the customer or to develop later by adding more functionalities. So that's the idea of the principle of good enough. We don't have to get perfection. Perfection is too expensive, takes too long to develop, and good enough will probably provide us a faster solution and a start to more improvements and reducing the loss of time and money. That's it for this video. Don't forget to click on the subscribe button, click on the bell button, and every time we have a new video, YouTube will inform you about it. Thank you very much, and I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next video. Bye bye.